right, boys. Buckle up. It's go time.
Stop getting with broke men. Stop it. Stop it now. Oh, but he's really nice to you and he listens? Oh. The Cheesecake Factory's not a date. Oh, he only lives with his parents because he's saving money to buy an apartment. Okay. Stupid. He asked you to split the bill, and you agreed.
I don't think this lady's got the memo on how hard the world is. I'm serious. Some of these people have it completely twisted.
Rent is too damn high. The rent is too damn high.
Thank you,
always
brother.
Ugly. They're always either ugly or fat or losers. I'm sorry. I always say, let me see your side profile. Let me see your body. Let me see your tax returns and your bank statement.
Oh, God, I want to break something. Fuck. You know what? I'm not even going to say it. I'm not going to judge her appearance. I'm going to let this other woman say it.
Before you come for me. Okay.
Why is it always like the threes? Always thinking like they gotta see your fucking bank account. This girl has more plastic surgery than fucking Kylie Jenner.
Thank you. Holy shit. Dude, as if things aren't hard enough. Some of these people out here, the internet has brainwashed them completely. And that's why you're here with me. Because we think alike and we see through the bullshit. Thank you. See, there are still good women out here.
Like, the system is extremely fucked. There's no other way to put it. It's extremely fucked. We're not being put in a position where we can have a prosperous future or a wealthy future because of the position we're in now.
Oh, really?
You know what I mean? School, hella expensive. Learning a real trade, a real skill, hella expensive. We know about the student debt crisis. And now they're making a simple roof over our heads, housing, wildly expensive. I can't tell you how many friends...
If you feel at all lost or just...
Well, if he wants to know how hard life is, well, let's learn from this 20-year-old guru here. This fucking guy with the stupid necklaces. Listen to this shit.
Just stock, this video is for you. And trust me when I say this works because I got a Lambo at 20.
Oh, God, I'm gonna fucking break something. Sorry about that. No, he's got a Lambo. It's cool. Trust him. He's 20 years old. I have a Lamborghini and terrible necklaces. I'm telling you, something's up, man. I enjoy this. This is great. This is entertainment.
Now, what I want you to realize is that you have a long time to do well, but at the same time, you need to have a competitive edge. Oh. And that's why I made this video.
Really?
You see, most people, they get into new ideas and new things, and it doesn't matter what you pursue. It's just how you pursue it.
Yeah, so buy my course. Classic.
Looking around like, why the fuck is it so hard to own a home?
Well, go get homie's course, and we'll all be rich.
Why are these bullshit apartments so expensive? Why would I pay these people all this money for this bullshit instead of just living with my parents and saving up money? You know what I'm saying?
So I have a question. How are people making it and living it nowadays? I know I'm not the only one in this boat, but I'm scared.
I don't know what the stigma is about living with your parents. I think this isn't a problem in a lot of different cultures. Like, living with your parents is not shamed on. It's called being smart. It's called sticking together. That's how people used to get ahead. And now it's like everybody wants to be independent. But to answer this lady's question, I'll show you how a lot of these women, at least, are getting ahead right here.
I'm really starting to worry.
So if you ever thought, man, I wish there was an adult version of TikTok, well, guess what? There is one on my site. You know where to go. Butterball TikToks.
Yeah. Sex work. That's how they're doing it. Oh, let's see. Questions I get asked as a spicy content creator. She goes really fast. Do your parents know? Of course, they're my biggest supporters. Oh, God, they're my biggest supporters. I'm going to cry. Can I have free content? No. How much do you make? Well, more than everybody else. Do you know you do know you will never find a partner doing OnlyFans. Fuck it, I don't care if I'm demonetized here. Answer your question here. If that wasn't enough for you, let's see. Let's get some more for you. Even this chick. Look at all this money. Look at this. That bowl ring. I want to ninja kick her right in the head. Metaphorically speaking, of course. Okay? There's no judgment here. But, you know, the internet can make it seem like... Let's just keep going.
All my credit cards are maxed out. I haven't made a payment on my credit cards in months because I have no money to do it. My savings is exhausted. There's nothing in there. Gas overnight has gone up 16 cents where I live. It is now $4.15 a gallon. I just want to know, what are people doing? Because this is getting really scary.
I don't know if this lady's single or not, but if it's like when we fall into this independent trap, this woman did not fall into the independent trap. She fell into the let me get a very rich husband, because this one is called the Rich Housewives of Chicago or some shit. Rich Housewives of North Dakota. And let's just show you how drastically different this woman's life is.
People are always like, why don't you get a job? I literally can't. By the time I'm done with 9 a.m. Pilates, then I go on like a 45-minute to an hour-long walk. Then I get an iced latte. Then I go home and do like my shower and skincare routine. By the time I'm done with all of that, it is noon. So I simply cannot.
Oh my God.
I can't buy groceries.
And this poor woman.
My electric bill is $400 a month. My house payment has gone up $100 or $150 a month.
Yeah, mine went up $250.
I don't know what they expect people to do.
Can't believe that he said this.
This is what they expect people to do right here. This one right here. Oh. Get ready to get pissed.
This on live TV.
The combined wealth, this is according to Oxfam, of the world's 85 richest people is equal to the 3.5 billion poorest people.
It's fantastic. And this is a great thing because it inspires everybody, gets the motivation to look up to the 1% and say, I want to become one of those people. I'm going to...
He just said, this is fantastic. Did you hear that, guys? Oh my God.
Fight hard to get up to the top. This is fantastic news, and of course I applaud it. What can be wrong with this?
Really?
Yes, really.
Somebody living on
I celebrate capitalism.
$1 a day in Africa is getting up in the morning and saying,
I know all over the world's messed up, but I'm in the United States. I don't care where you're at. I think most of the population is, forget it.
I'm going to be Bill Gates.
That's the motivation everybody needs.
Only thing between me and
I'm
that
not
guy
against
is
charity.
motivation. I just need to pull up my socks.
I am not.
Wait, I don't have socks.
Oh, that's a good
Can't
one.
believe.
But here we are giving billions of dollars to Ukraine and paying for Hunter Biden's fucking trial, and I'm scared. I can't sleep at night because I'm worrying about how I'm going to pay something. I can't even feed my kids. I mean, this is getting really, really scary. And I
just got up.
Well, this is how twisted it really is. And I just had to put this stuff in here. I had to make a video like this. But this is where we've gotten to, where this, not all kids, but this right here with the tats, the face tats, is what some people equate success to. And this is how I gotta make it. Like with the sex work and the online stuff. It's kind of like, it's being pushed to where, like this right now, right? How many people out there, content creators out there, there's so many now. Because it's kind of like monkey see, monkey do. And that kind of goes, I'm even doing this. Although I started 10 years ago doing stand-up comedy. I realized I was a dead field. But the point is when people see stuff like this, right, and then they see girls saying, I only want a rich man, and then you see other girls going, look at how much money I made off of selling my butthole online, and pictures of my toes. And then the face tats, and then, I don't need no man. It's like this trickle down effect. It's kind of like this joke I have where it's like, why'd the chicken cross the road? Because everyone else was doing it. Right? And that's kind of where we're at. But in reality, in real life here, right, guys? This ain't the internet. The internet can make it look like all these 20-year-olds are just doing crazy shit and making all this money, vacations. But it's deeper than that. And, that's why I have this channel here. Mostly for dating purposes, and I'm funny. Some people think. But dude, it's gotten out of hand. Like, just look at this guy. Look at this jamoke.
Basin.
Look at
And
him.
I'm about to move to Miami, so we celebrating. Join my live and say chug, and I swear, for every person that says chug, I'm gonna just crack open one and shut the whole thing, man. We're gonna go through the whole pack on live.
No, I'm not the only one in this situation. I know there's millions of other people, but I mean, I'm scared. I've not been this scared in a
You know what you should be scared about? Your kids. They're growing up looking up to all these people that you're asking how they're making a living. It's like, this guy's got face tattoos. God knows how he gets his money. This chick's out here. The one chick in the beginning, she's a sex page, and she has kids. How are her, that's my mom. Look at her butthole. It's that's where the world's going. It's kind of like, it doesn't pay to be smart anymore.
a long time. Like, I feel like I'm going to lose everything.
One of the most upsetting things.
Oh, yeah. So I plugged this chick in here because, most normal people are, worried about what they're going to do for the rest of their life. How am I going to survive? Is it even possible to have a relationship? And then this chick's out here worried about this. Get ready for this one.
About being a bisexual is not the biphobia, people thinking that you don't have a place in queer community. It's mainly just people thinking that I'm straight. Dressed like this? With hand tattoos? Are you with this eye makeup? Are you fucking for real? Ugh!
That's her big issue in life. People think I'm straight. She literally just said you're basically halfway straight. You just said you like both people. They're not wrong. Like, aren't most women gay anyways? No offense, Bud Light. I just had to put that in there. I was like, dude, there are really two sides of the coin now. It's really like just the have and the have-nots out here. Or there's the have-nots that make it seem like they got it all. I don't know. I know I'm wearing a cool leather jacket, but I got this at a thrift shop. So if you're new here, I like to read some of your comments. But this guy said, I wish I was making $30K a year. I don't even make half of that. Google what kind of capitalism does the U.S. have? That's where all of our money is going. The crazy part is YouTube. You get paid through Google, so technically I'm working part-time for Google because I'm not making that much. Yeah, we got the women out here and men out here worrying about all the wrong things. This guy, Chris, he always comments, here in Canada, the cost of an average 1,000 to 12,000 square foot house is going for $500,000 to $1 million bambinos, depending on what part of the country you are living in. Yeah, it's insane. And then we have these women out here being like, don't date broke men. You're a loser. If your whole family isn't 7 foot tall, I won't date you. It's kind of gotten out of hand a little bit.
They're always ugly.
Like this chick.
They're always either ugly or fat or losers.
I had to replay this.
I'm sorry. I always say, let me see your side profile. Let me see your body. Let me see your tax returns and your bank statement before you come for me. Okay? Because
what are the requirements? I love this.
I can't get over that clip. I had to play that one again. And this is the reality, though. And you guys are probably going, well, Jack, you're just, we're kind of calling this out. My solution is to, it takes a village, right? That's what I'm doing. I'm shacked up. Okay? I said in the last video, which was a bit different. I'm glad you guys enjoyed it. But I said I live with people. I rent out my bedrooms in my townhome, which is still expensive. Living here by myself, I would be totally broke. I'd be basically like, forget any fun whatsoever. But they're two of my best friends live with me. It's not like just strangers. Somebody was worried about who I'm renting my rooms out. But this is a perfect video of a chick who is not delusional whatsoever, and she's living in her car, but this is painted beautifully here. And, you know, forget about having a relationship with someone and worrying about dating. This is how far things have gone.
I want to show you guys something. I live in my car, right? Let me show you the situation. All right, I live in Silicon Valley, right? And let me show you just a street that I'm walking on. Luxury apartments,
Just
right?
wait for it.
Condominium type, really luxury style. These are like 30 to 40% full because companies like Essex, Prometheus, things like that, they're going around telling their investors that people can afford $4, $5, $6 grand a month for apartments. And you know what people are doing? They said no.
And I thought that was beautiful because, dude, I mean, I thought about doing van life at one point. I lived in my car before, about 6 years ago. I lived in my car for 3 months. And I had to. I didn't have a choice. I mean, I had like 10 grand in the bank, but where I was living, it was like 7 grand to move into an apartment. I'm like, no, I'm not going broke. I'm like, I'm going to get my money way up. I'm going to live in my car for a while. You know, I'm going to figure it out. And I did. But, dude, I've thought about van life. I've thought about off-grid. You know, I've been down that rabbit hole, way deep down that hole, boy. But it's kind of, it gets to the point with not just living, but with accepting a lot of this societal norm stuff. You know, all these men just paying women. It's like, dude, are you kidding me? You know how many free websites there are? Anybody? It's kind of gotten out of hand, and I don't want to say let's shame people, but dude, I'm starting to get to the point where, and you know what? Most of these people are going to lose anyways, because it's going to get to the point where nobody even has the money to spend on that. And all these women that are so delusional with, they all want these rich men. I know not all of them do. Obviously, we can, you know, I'm putting more normal people in these videos, but it's gotten pretty out of hand. It really has. And I thought this clip was great.
$10.46 for this little bit of piece of chicken. Did you not see that? No. $10.46 for a handful of chicken bites. That's stupid. I'm taking the fucking shit back.
We already ate one, Mom.
I don't give a fuck.
You can't just take it back, Mom.
Watch me. Trying to buy a whole fucking chicken for that price. The wings,
Great
the legs,
point.
and everything else to go with it. Fuck that shit. Fuck you.
That was awesome, dude. I agree with her, man. I've honestly stopped buying, like, everything. I don't know what your guys' biggest weakness is, but mine used to be, like, cigarettes and soda. I stopped both of those things. And I don't smoke weed. I quit that a long time ago. Big waste of money. I rarely drink. I'm not into drinking. I see what that. I bartended a long time. I still bartend. And dude, it's the biggest waste of money I've ever seen. For what? So you can feel good? I'm not judging you if you drink. I'm just saying, dude, you can feel just as good when you're sober. A lot of people just don't give it a try. How do I know? I didn't party every weekend for most of my life. But anyways, let's get back to some of your guys' comments. This guy goes, I make $21 an hour and I do overtime. It's never enough. It's like shoving a boulder uphill. By the way, I know plenty of people who work 80 hours a week. They have no life at all, just zombies. Holy shit. That's crazy. Last one we got. We're going to end on this note. This is the hardest shit to explain to my parents. I can't get it through their heads no matter how much I tell them. It's not like it was when they were my age. They give me the most out-of-touch, terrible advice for everything. Yeah, dude. Unfortunately, it's gonna take it to get worse for them to see that, or it's gonna have to affect them directly. But good news is you're here with us, and most people understand. Most people get it, right, guys? Sorry, I just like doing that. But most people get it. So stay strong, brother. Appreciate you leaving your thoughts. Anyways, let's that was depressing enough. Good talk.